Formatted input output statements. Okay, in the previous videos already I explained about formatted input output statement. What is formatted input output statements? You can able to get the input and we can print the output at any kind of data. So, okay, we can get the input for int, char, float, double, as well as we can print all the kinds of data types. But here the difference is unformatted means it is used to get the input as well as print the output for only one type of data, that is character data type. So unformatted or input output statements are usually only for character data types. It won't work for any other data types. Okay, so it is used to get the input and the print the output for character data type. So this unformatted input output statements present in the header file called conio.h. That means console input output.h. Conio means console input, that is your output screen related these things. Okay, so in this unformatted input output statements there are various predefined functions: getChar, putChar, getCh, getChe, putCh, then getTest, putters are there. I will explain one by one with the proper example. Okay, so first getChar. It is a predefined function which is present inside the header file conio.h. What's the use of getChar? GetChar is nothing but used to get the character as input, but the condition is only one character at a time. It is used to getting a character. What is character? What are the keys present in your keyboard? Your numbers, alphabets, special characters, everything comes under the characters. So it will get character as input, but the condition is only one character at a time. Okay, so the syntax is variable name equal to getChar of. GetChar is a predefined function which will get the input and store inside the variable. Similarly, putChar, it's equal to getChar. The only difference is it will get the character, get the input. PutChar will print the character, only one character at a time. It prints only one character on the screen at a time. So here inside the variable name only the value was stored, right? The particular value will be printed. PutChar of this variable name. Okay, so I will give you one example so you will get the clear idea. First I wrote the header files, standard input output as well as console input. So in your program you are linked with all the predefined functions related to standard input as well as console input output. Then void main is the starting position of your program. Then I am going to declare a variable. I declare a variable here. So I am telling to the compiler I am going to use a variable name C which belongs to character data type. Why I am using this character data type? Because your unformatted statement is used for only character data type. Now C equal to, I want to get the input, right? So C equal to get char of, okay, then putChar of C. Okay, I will explain this program. First I declare the variable character C. Now for this character C I want to get the input. Okay, so in the output screen, if you want to display any notification, print anything here. Printf enter a character. So in the output screen, once you executed the program, in the output screen it will ask enter a character. If you didn't wrote this line also, nothing wrong. It just print the sentence, print the string in the output screen. So you are giving one character, for example SAM, like that you are giving. Next line. Now inside the C, inside this C, S will be stored. What about then A and M? Even though if you are giving the inputs, even though if you are typed multiple characters, it will accept. Till you press the space button, it will, till you press the enter button, not space, enter button, it will accept. But what will happen? It will take only one character as the input. It will accept, but it will take only this character and stored inside the variable. Then I am printing, put char of C. So what will happen? It will print yes. So get the character, get char is used to getting only one character, even though if you give multiple character. Put char is used to printing one character at a time. Okay. The next one is get ch and get che. So get ch means it is also similar to get char, but the only difference is it will get alphanumeric character as input. Alphabets and numbers also get as input. The main difference is the character entered is not displayed. Most of the programs, at last you are using get ch of. The reason is it will get the input from the user, but it didn't display it in the output screen. Whatever you entered as input, it should not be displayed. So get ch is used to getting a character, alphanumeric character as input, but it should not displayed back. But get che is it's a combination of get character and echo. So it is also used to get a alphanumeric character as input from the standard device, that is nothing but from the keyboard, and display. Echo means it will reflect back. Echo, your normal echo, what you are saying, it will reflect back, right? The same thing, whatever you are given as input, it will be displayed as in the display the character in the output screen. So the syntax for this is variable name equal to get che, variable name equal to get ch. Both the syntax are same, only this a is difference. Similarly, put ch, it will print any alphanumeric character. It will print the alphanumerical character, okay, which taken by the input device. The same syntax, put ch, okay, put ch of variable. I will give one example so you will get the clear idea. Okay. So here I am declaring two variables. Yes, I am going to use the get ch as well as get che. Okay. So I am going to declare two characters, char c comma d. So two characters, two variables I declared which belongs to character data type. Now in the printf screen, in the printf I write on notification, enter any char or press any key. Okay. Now c equal to get ch of. Similarly d equal to get che of. Okay, then put ch of c and put ch of d. Now listen, I declared two characters in the output screen. In the output screen, what will happen? It will display enter any character. What about the next line? C equal to, C is a variable. What's the use of get ch? Getting alphanumeric character. So you are giving, for example, you are giving one z. But what will happen? Whatever you typed, whatever you are pressed in your keyboard should not be displayed in the output screen. You pressed the z button, but it should not be displayed here. Then d equal to get ch. Now you are pressing yes, it will be displayed. So these two lines are over. Getting a character. So z will be stored for z, c. Z is stored to c and x is stored to x. but this Z is didn't displayed in the output screen. Got it? Now put CH of C. What is C? C is now Z. You are printing the C. Put CH of D. Then X. This is the output string. All of you got it? It will get the character, but it won't display in the output screen. It will get the character and echoed in the displayed output screen. All of you got it? The next one is getters and putters. Get string. Getters means get string. Then put string. What is string? It's nothing but collection of characters. It's nothing but it's a collection of characters. String is a collection of character. So collection of characters mean, see here, welcome, C-O-M-E. See here, this is one character, this is one character, right? These are the characters. But in the combination, it's called a string. Okay. String is a collection of characters. It accepts any string through the keyboard until the enter key is pressed. While you are using scanf, once you put the space, once you press the space, that will stop the input of string. But here space is also allowed. Once you press the enter key, the input will be stopped. Till that it will work. Putters means prints the string or character array. Why I am saying it's a character array means array is nothing but collection of similar data type, collection of any one data type. So here character is the data type. Okay, there is no special data type for string. Here also, for if you want to declare a string, you need character. You have to use character data type. That's the reason we say it's a character array. See, these are character collection. Array means collection. So it's a character array. So if you want to declare a string, there should be little differences here while declaration. Listen, first you have to use character data type, then variable name, then this array symbol we have to use, array, collection, and here you have to give size. This is size. Okay, I am declaring two arrays. So C is the collection. You are telling that character array. C is a character array. Character array means string. Now what's the syntax? Get s variable name. Here the variable name is C. So you can directly put a get s of C. Then put s of C. Now what will happen? The output string get s of C, that is getting the string input. You are giving welcome, like that you are giving. So it will be stored like this. Okay, it will, each memory cell has 1 byte. Each cell has 1 byte. Why? Character data type size is, storage capacity is 1 type. Okay, starting from 0, it will go continuously. Okay, each cell has 1 byte. Okay, this we say it is a index and it's stored under the variable name C. Inside the C, the whole collection will be stored. All of you got it? So putters of C means you will get the output welcome. This is the way you can give the input. And another method is directly you can give like this, D equal to getters of, here you can give India. Then you can print putters of D. It is also correct. D equal to getters of, directly you are passing a string. Then you are printing. So it will print India. Similarly, you can directly print like this also. Putters hello. This is also correct. So it will display hello. All of you understood? So string is a collection of characters. which is stored in a single variable. Okay, for that you have to use character array. All of you understood? I hope you understand these unformatted input output statements, students. Thank you.